How is everybody? Hey, Andrew. Oh, is it? Villain, ha ha ha. I'm feeling a little under the weather today, but it's okay. I'll be okay. It's a lot. Honestly. Oh. That should have worked. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I think I've been put into a job that I'm not very well suited for, personally. Gonna try my best, but we'll see. I'm not too concerned about it. Like, even if I don't do very well, I'm just not that concerned about it. I only care about this job insofar as it pays bills and pays off debt. And so the moment I pay off my debt, my incentive to work is going to go down a lot. That's story, so we're gonna go around that one for now. I was about to be like, awesome, how do I get out of here now? But then I saw the exit. That's the marble. I mean, kinda. There's really nothing in this expansion that can be that much of a threat to me. Obviously, when I get synced down, that's different, but that's, of course, me being synced down. That's not me just wandering around. Alright, let's go hunt down a marble. Hey, Stella. What's up? Drink some. Drink some. I have found that when I overheat, ice cream works wonders. Right is big. What? Horribles aren't dangerous. Nah. Hey, Rain. Welcome back. Y'all should be better equipped for this. I know, right? Alright, that's clear for now. I imagine as I progress, that will become less so. But for now... Oh wait, before I do this, not there, there. My Calnarian's leveled up. Apparently steak. come? I think it's you. Mine is showing no signs of instability. I don't know. If you're on PlayStation, try lowering the resolution. I know, right? Victorian London and roughly the same period France would just gawk. Oh, like, I recommend looking up food history of Europe because there are time periods where they found like a new thing and then suddenly everything was made out of this new thing. And it became extremely extravagant once it started getting into like the upper crusts. Like Jello. Once I figured out like gelatin, oh my god, everything was gelatin. And then once the commoners got a hold of gelatin, suddenly gelatin wasn't cool anymore, and so gelatin vanished from everybody except for the commoners. we've seen a guy on the Alamegan throne. And we know of the new Viceroy of Alamigo. Yeah, no, we've heard of the man. I'm pretty sure you're gonna know immediately. Okay, so this requires a little bit of context and setup. When Stormblood was brand new, this solo instance was broken. Yes. And people would. Yeah. And people, what they did, so you see this nice long. Yeah. This nice long track that, you know, pretty much goes from the Castrum all the way to Raban. They would have in line along the route just, you know, in line, and they would wait. I actually didn't participate because I did the other, so there's two main scenario quests right now. And Pivot Extreme, yeah. But I actually did so you have two MSQ quests here, and I didn't know about Raban Savage, so I just kind of did the other one. Like, I didn't know. I just picked one, and I picked the other one. And so I actually avoided dealing with him until after it was already fixed. Just because I went the other way.
Things looked grim for us after Cartano, didn't they? Oh, how they doubted us. Yet here we are, right as rain, with fancy new toys to put through their paces. It's like all my name days have come at once! Well, if it isn't Garland's little troublemaker. I can't wait to see the look on Xenos' face when I bring him your head. That is, if my secret weapons here don't grind it into mush. Attack!
So now we got a name for the new Viceroy. wouldn't call it a reveal, honestly.
Get after them, damn you!
You'll hear sounds of displeasure when he actually shows up on screen. Again, we've kind of seen him.
Now
It's that dude in the armor. In the cutscene earlier. I think that is a joke that I don't know, Rain. Talking about the dude? We go together? Okay. Wait, is that the voice actor?
You'll be weeping blood!
Man, I would love it if they actually got his voice actor to be this man. I doubt it, because that's a high-profile dude, but still.
Tizona! As a raging bull!
Bro, where was this when you were fighting me? Why did my mitigation not go off? They hadn't figured out trust systems yet. That wasn't until Shadowbringers. Where was that when we were doing the melee?
Miracles of Magitech design, my arse! I've passed harder stools than these piles of scrap. You'll pay for this. Mark my words, the next time we meet will be the last.
Aye, run and tell your viceroy. The day belongs to El Amigo! Yeah!
Left to our own devices. This is way too big for a paladin weapon. Much better. Giant. Colossal. This thing's a bat. What am I doing? Oh my god. Here. Get rid of these because I don't want to deal with them. Not that great. It's fine. I just want them out of my inventory. Be gone. It was a mistake, Rain. A mistake. Because people will still, whenever they're in here with the whale, sit on the summoning bell.
systems nominal.
Hey, Katarina, how are you?
My legs are sore, but other than that, I'm good.
I'm glad you're good.
How's everybody else?
Andrew's off to eat. And Stella has lurked, but Stella's here. Rain, sound off.
Ella has lurked.
I don't know. Like Andrew tells me where he's going. Stella just lurks.
Yes, I know.
I remember the peaks of Girabania, silent watchmen that would stand long after we were gone. We came seeking allies to join us in the fight against the Empire. People who had had enough. People who had suffered every possible indignity, who had been treated like animals, day after day after day.
they're going to be hesitant to trust anybody that isn't from there.
See you, Rain.
Catch you in a bit, Rain. And look, I mean, with good reason. They would be very suspicious of someone coming with the same message again, right?
Yeah. You know, everything they do here is going to be upsetting, but it's going to be, like, realistic. Okay. Actual business is done now. Hello, old man. Pellet swap, Conrad.
That's terrible.
He has every right to speak to us like that, Lise. So, I understand this is where she was born and all. And I imagine this is where a lot of people got irritated at her and then just never gave it up. Because this argument doesn't make any sense, like from a writing perspective. She was not even 5 when they left, and she's been living in the rest of Eorzea the entire time. She can't claim that this is her village, her home. She's not lived here.
Yeah. No, I don't know why they tried to make that argument. Like, I don't know, like, from a character perspective, is what I mean.
The backstory that we're given for Lise, Ida, whatever, is that her father was one of the heroes of the previous rebellion against the Theodoric. And her sister was both an Archon and also a revolutionary. So she has grown up on stories of Alamigo. She's grown up with this idea of Alamigo in her head. And has probably always felt that on some level it was her home. But when used in this context, that opinion just sounds entitled.
Yes. Yeah. Just a little.
And because the player has just learned of her connection to the Resistance and Alamigo and all this, like, it was something that they added into her character in post Heavensward. It wasn't there originally, or if it was, you didn't notice. As far as I could tell from the text I got from her, no, it was not there before post Heavensward. because they tried to add it to her character so late, and then they pulled the rug out and said, Yida's actually Elise, even though they're the same character. It frustrated a lot of players. We didn't have enough time to digest what I just said about her. Like, again, I'm figuring this out, or rather, I did figure this out pretty quickly. Originally, I'm like, okay, I can see where she came from. I can see what the issue is. I can see what's happening. But not everyone looked that deep into it. They just went, okay, this new character I don't know is being a real entitled bitch right now, and I don't like her. And then that was the end of that. They didn't give her any extra thought.
Yeah.
It doesn't help that the writing also says, she's got a point, because again, most players would be like, no, she doesn't.
It also kind of proves that she's not, like a good fit for a leadership role.
No, right now she's not. This is the very beginning of her character arc. So let me talk a little bit about just how character arcs are constructed a little bit, and this is going to be real simplistic. There's a lot of additional shit in here that I just don't want to go into because that would take literally hours. Basically, you can't have a character arc if the character has no flaws. You can't have a character arc if they don't have what is commonly called a psychological need. Which is really fancy talk for there's something missing in their personality or in their life that makes them happy. This kind of stuff. It's what they need to be a better human being, to be a better person. And the word better is subjective. It's whatever the end goal is. If they need to be a better leader, then they can't have a character arc about becoming a better leader unless they suck at it first. Right? Like, there's no arc if there's no starting point.
Yeah, I don't disagree with you. It's just it's
rough right now.
It's a flagpole of hey, it's bad.
Yeah, it's rough right now. But yeah, like that's a little bit of character arc writing. Another one is they can have a psychological need, but they can also have like I said, the flaws are kind of another thing that usually get in the way of them fulfilling their psychological need. In Lisa's case, she's real high-headed. Like they kind of play it down a little bit, I guess, because she's a girl. But she's real hot-headed, which of course is going to prevent her from being a good leader. So you have to make a person not perfect before they can have a character arc. That's actually what a lot of issues with specifically Y'shtola and Papa Limo before he died. This was their problem. They're perfect. They already are very aware of who they are. They already have all the power they're going to have. They're already amazing. You don't have to make them better. Which also means that their characters are generally flatter because they have no character arc. They have to kind of add one to Y'shtola to make her also curious and make her, always wanting to figure out the secrets of the universe. But even then, that's just making her more of a badass. It's not a psychological need. It's just, how do we make this badass even more a badass? I know. Give her more knowledge, more power. But this does create flatter characters. And I'm not saying that this is like a bad thing, because you actually need what are called round characters, which are the ones that have the character arcs, they have the focus, they have a lot to grow. The twins are like this, Lise is like this, for her little bit here in Stormblood. They flatten her back out when she's not important anymore. Urianger has a couple of character arcs, which makes him a very round character, Thancred too. But they can't all be round characters. or it quickly becomes like this web of like, okay, whose character arc am I in? What am I doing? Who's doing what? It becomes very complicated and convoluted real quick. And that often confuses people. So you actually need a mix of flat characters and round characters. And then you just make the flatter characters more appealing.
Yes, you have the quote flat characters who've already been through their character arc, their the mentor quote unquote, but they already know who they are, where they're going, all that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. And again, what they do is they make them just more awesome. Like they make them just better characters. Like Stola is literally the faceplate. Like she's literally the face character. She's literally the mascot. She is the most appealing character. She's usually people's favorite. At least in the beginning. So it's not bad to have a flat character. It's just you can't have only flat characters or only round characters. Because then you either have a really shallow story or you have a really convoluted story. Yes, now you're thinking. Now that you're out of the situation. Thank you. Welcome back, Andrew. I wish they would let me just keep getting money. Like I know like they're trying to lower how much money I have, but I really don't like having to keep buying or keep having these materia. like the peaks better than the fringes. It's prettier. Can't tell right now because it's dark, but it's a lot more colorful.
Mhm.
Unconscionably heavy.
Oh, hi Andrew. Sorry, I wasn't somewhere where I could see chat. Yes. Well, specifically like character writing, right? And how you can't have everybody going through a character arc at the same time.
I mean, you can. Game of Thrones does it all
Yeah,
the
but it
time.
becomes... Yeah, but it's why that. It's why the books are so confusing. Also, they're very, very dry. Like, I actually struggle to understand why they're so popular, because yes, they're very dry.
To be fair, most people like it not because of the books, they like it because of the show. Until season 8.
And then they got mad.
And they got real mad.
Because the showrunners did what they wanted instead of waiting for him to write the book, which yeah. Anyway.
Yes, I do want to make it
Also,
clear.
it's
You can do these things, and it is possible to make it clearer. Like, all writing rules, quote, quote, are more like guidelines. These are the best ways to do it, or this is the thing that's going to give you the most success. But you don't have to. If you're real clever or work real hard, you can do whatever you want. Yes. Basically, a lot of the techniques and rules that we use are basically shortcuts to make writing a book easier on the author.
Yes.
So if you don't use the shortcut, well, then you just gave yourself a whole bunch of work. But if you do the work, the result can be amazing. Can be. Not always. Can be. More often than not, it's bad.
Yeah, if you're gonna go off script, you better know what you're doing. But yeah, his books are written like history textbooks. Which isn't necessarily a bad way of writing, but it does make them very dry. And because they're perspective history textbooks, you have random characters and events that seemingly pop out of nowhere, but because of its perspective, the writer wouldn't know that those things were happening or those people existed until they appeared, right? Which is why a lot of people got mad at some of the sudden appearances of characters that had never been introduced before. It's like, well, because they wouldn't have if they existed, just, you know, not to the author's knowledge. Yes, poor Lise.
I'm glad you figured out that on your own.
You being mean to Lise again.
I am saying nothing too terrible. Because again, Lisa's fine. Like, I think that she was handled in probably, like, again, a lot of the writing in Stormblood is actually really simplistic. It's very by the book. Like, her being real shit at this to become a good leader later, like, again, very by the book. She's gonna stumble over herself. She's gonna put her foot in her mouth. Like, this is very common. This is the textbook way to write this arc. Same thing with this whole rebellion thing. This is the textbook way to write a plucky rebellion that's definitely going to succeed this time because we have the one character we need to do it right. A la Warrior of Light. Like, this is standard textbook shit. And again, it's fine. Like I said, on a technical level, I have no problems with Stormblood. I just don't. There's a couple of times they misstep, but like that's every expansion. I can point one out. I can point it out in Aurora Born. I can point it out in Heaven's Word. No one is 100% perfect with their writing 100% of the time. Like, that's crazy talk. That's insane. I couldn't do it, and so I don't expect anybody else to do it. So yeah, like there are missteps, like her very entitled sounding speech about, you know, she's able to stay in the village by a technicality. Like, that's not very good writing. That's kind of lazy writing. But again, that's one section of dialogue out of this entire expansion. So on a technical level, it's fine. It's just real boring. It's a real textbook. Bet you look like a dick now, friend. Just said he's a dead man and just gave up. I'm barely gonna fight any of them. I'm just gonna walk on in and just grab the guy. It's the downside of being so high level. They're like, oh yes, this is a threat, and I'm about to waltz in. They're like, nah, this is a Sunday picnic.
Yeah, it happens in MMORPGs.
Yeah. Especially when you're someone like me, who overlevels to shit and back. Oh, he's fine.
Sorry about all the coughing. I don't know if it's bleeding through your mic or not.
I don't think so. Whoop. Saw the green.
saw the wisps, did you?
Mm-hmm. Hi, friends. Earth Sprite. There. Now you live. Found him. Yes. Yes. So mad. Yes, I like how you're very carefully beating around what happens to the women in this zone. Okay, that's the same thing.
I mean, if they don't say it directly, there's plausible deniability, right?
Well,
Right.
it's also a rated teen game, and you can't talk about that subject in a teen game.
Not sure.
I think it's more their rating than it is, plausible deniability.
I suppose.
Wow. Oh, I forgot to get another drink. I'll get that in a minute. Normally I remember to bring it, but I had finished my water before I started stream this time.
Are they Imperials?
Worse. Skulls. Listen, Lise. Whatever happens, stay hidden and do not intervene. Understood?
What?
You there! Halt! You know you shouldn't be here. Explain yourself.
Forgive me, sir. I came to deliver the tributum.
Oh, aye. A likely story. Only a fool would dare to come so late. Or, mayhap, a resistance spy.
No, no, you've got it all wrong. I was waylaid by bandits. It's not my fault.
I said halt!
Is this a joke? You don't seriously expect us to believe this is a fake? How stupid do you think we are?
It is, I swear, on my mother's life.
Spare us. You came late, you lied about bandits, and then you tried to cheat the Empire of its due.
Think you can kill them all? Including the ones watching from the tower? Even if you did, others would come for him and his family. You'd be condemning them all to a life of hard labor. Assuming they didn't just execute them, that is.
But it isn't fair.
It's your bloody fault we're stuck out here patrolling this god's-forsaken wasteland. It's your fault I have to listen to people go on and on about how Alan Egan's can't be trusted. I've worked and toiled harder than any man. I'm a citizen, goddammit. And what are you? A stupid, stubborn little dog who'd sooner bite the hand that feeds him and pine for the good old days.
That's enough! Lord Xenos is expecting our report.
I bet the poor bastard can't believe his luck. He gets to go home. We should do the same.
In my opinion, the redhead we just met is the most interesting character in this expansion. Like what,
Oh, by
Lise?
far. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but yeah, she is by far most interesting character.
Hmm. the way upstairs. We got one.
Well, it's not a breaking of the dam moment. Getting one recruit will eventually lead to more.
Well, they even said in that cutscene that he has like friends who like won't talk to us because they have no idea who we are, but they've been thinking about it, you know, secret for a while. I guess I didn't really need to use the bike. They're just... I'm doing great.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Everything's going fine?
Everything's going
Alright.
great.
Cool. Yep.
Cough, cough, I'm sick. Cough, cough.
Oh dear, fire alarm might go off.
Wow.
Don't worry, everybody. I'm just burning down the house, starting with the kitchen.
First, she does a blood sacrifice in the apartment on the first day. Then she's tried to burn it down. Like, I think this is the second time she's tried to burn it down. I think she hates the house, guys.
That certainly was not the expected result of what I'm doing. So, oops.
You have all these fantastic creatures and you get attacked by a basic bear.
Ugh.
Admittedly, a big bear.
Nobody mind the burning smell.
Only they could smell it through the stream left.
Yeah. I was trying to make a joke at myself.
I'm just saying. The only one suffering here is me.
Yeah. Don't worry, I'm making it up to you with Chinese barbecue tonight.
Very well. I accept this tribute.
Accept this tribute. Excellent. Good. Good.
Andrew's amused by our choice of words.
Oh? Tribute. Oh.
Tribute.
Yes. There are many jokes along these lines in this house.
I am Dragon Cat.
Tribute go. The tribute goes both ways.
Because she doesn't know how to make, like, good Southern food. Because, you know, she's not from the American South. And
But
so,
I do love me some proper Texan food.
Mm-hmm. There's the golf bag of swords.
Alliance forces have occupied Castrum Orients and taken up positions along the length of the wall. Our patrols have engaged their reconnaissance parties on site, but there have been no significant exchanges, save one. A unit tasked with field testing prototype Magitech weapons was attacked. The weapons were destroyed, with the unit sustaining near total casualties.
Near total? Go on.
My lord, there was but a single survivor from the unit in question, which falls under my command. According to his report, they were ambushed by a contingent of Eorzean Alliance regulars, abetted by resistance insurgents.
A simple ambush and only one survivor. A fine day's work. The stubbornness to survive is not without worth. He may live. However, the 12th is no place for the weak.
He shall be relegated at once, my lord. As you say, the 12th is no place for cowards who count their lives more precious than the cause.
Indeed, indeed. We have no need of cowards.
My lord,
Cowards who defer critical missions to their subordinates, who hide within their castra, never meeting their prey in battle, never staring into the whites of their eyes. Why, when confronted with a heretofore unknown icon, did we surrender the wall to the Alliance? Because my honored father, in his infinite wisdom, has not seen fit to grant us leave to march on their lands. Accordingly, we have extended an invitation to our neighbors. Gir Abania is where we shall host them. The field upon which we shall enjoy the sport of kings. Patience is paramount. Cornered animals may have spirit, but they are ultimately predictable and very poor sport. But if one dangles the promise of freedom before them while nipping at their heels to stoke their passion, then things become interesting. It is a delicate dance, but one which asks much of my hounds. And so I put the question to you, my fellow huntsman. How shall we deal with these savages?
My lord, I have a proposal.
Silence, Alamegan! You do forget yourself! Only by the grace of Lord Van Baelsar were you afforded a place here, and that in name alone. We have no need of your proposals, savage.
This savage yearns to hunt her own. The floor is yours, Commander.
Thank you, my lord.
Alright. For an introduction scene, that's actually quite good. You know exactly what kind of guy this is, you know exactly what his motivations are, and you know that he's dangerous at the very least, because he cut down his own person.
Again, very strong introduction. It's the rest of it that falls apart.
Now, we'll get there.
Also, welcome back, Rain.
Yes, welcome back, Rain.
Don't know if that was during the cinematic, but
I think it was. It was when Golf Bag Man entered the scene.
I see. I do have to say, I do like the architecture in this area.
Oh, it's really pretty.
Like, the modelers went to town on doing the buildings here, and it's so pretty. Seems like a weird thing to be complimenting a game on, but yeah, the architecture
Honestly, I love it.
is amazing. It's beautiful.
And honestly, if you think about it, they always do a really good job of kind of making each, like, a region distinct from each other. Like, you wouldn't find any of this in Ishgard.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. But like, this took somebody a great deal of time.
Hell yeah. Well, and they like thought about, okay, so this is what it would have looked like, but it's been destroyed, so we have to add this and we have to add that little bit up there.
Yeah. Yeah.
They think about it in a very abstract way. Same with like this pillar. It's a little bit too rigid. You could definitely see they just kind of took out a chunk of it.
I mean, that's fully
thought
possible.
About it all is nice.
Yeah, like that's fully possible. We've seen that in real life too. But
Oh, you would, but it wouldn't be
the
this
easiest
sharp.
way to do. Well, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And actually, if you look, the arch is actually thicker on the left-hand side. That's what's holding it up.
No, I'm not saying it wouldn't be suspended like this. I'm saying that the edges would be rounded from erosion.
Oh yeah.
From being
And you're not going to get that kind of like fine detail on just the graphical level this game is.
No.
Yeah, it would be. And the easiest way to make these kind of like historical architecture is actually to model the whole thing intact and then tear it down.
Yeah.
And they do that a lot with like with movies. Is like the concept art and like the blueprints will be for like a completed structure, and then they build it out of like foam and wood, and then they'll tear it down from there. Man, love the architecture. I love the tents. The tents are wild.
Oh, these?
Yeah.
I like that you definitely get the sense that it's kind of whatever they have on hand. Like it's just a bunch of blankets.
Yeah.
It's not like a tent. It's literally just, oh shit, we have to have shelter. Here. So when you go over here, you have, actual tents.
Yes.
Well, they do a lot of like this, I'm gonna call it environmental storytelling a little bit. So that that anthem that we heard the Garleans singing. If you note, that's nothing like the typical Garlemald sound that we associate with it. It's because they have repurposed the original Alamegan anthem.
Yes.
Which really shows, like, okay, because they've been here for a good 20 years. It really shows how far they've insisted on integrating the Alamegan culture, like subsuming it into Garlemald. It's very insidious as a system. Just kind of keep dancing around. That particular issue. On the one hand, like, because it's so heavily implied, you don't need to physically say it. And I prefer that in stories than just making it very explicit, especially considering how women are usually treated in video games. However, on the other hand, that's a real issue that I wish more people would talk about in a serious way. But again, it's mostly used for a very specific fetish in video games instead of what it actually is. Go get trained, coward. You need it more than the others do.
Goodness.
Listen. Oh, what's over there? They're gonna die. I bring food. Or spices. There's a specific scene I'd like to happen before we end the stream, but it may not.
Hmm.
You know the one.
Yes.
Still was just gonna snark him some more.
Yeah.
What are we thinking? Yuna would do the first one. Like actual Yuna. But honestly, it could be this one, or it could be this one. I'm not doing that one. The second one doesn't exist as far as I'm concerned.
I think the third one down. But that's just my opinion.
Yes, adventurer, not my incredibly aggressive wife.
Hey?
They go, ever the adventurer, you live for these moments. And I'm like, yes, it's about the adventure. Mm-hmm. And not you just wanting to beat something into a bloody pulp.
Listen.
Fighting, great. Fighting is what we do. Make sure you're ready, they say in, video game speak.
A series of cutscenes will play in sequence.
Oh no, this one's like they want our answer, but I can convince her to wait a little longer if you need extra time. Yeah. We won't come back here for a while. Make sure you've done everything you want to do. So I was making jokes. And straight up I talked to Nago as like an extra NPC. Best make sure you've got everything you need. We might not be coming back for a while.
Yeah.
I play too many video games. Jesus, like clockwork, I swear. $120. You know what? Cheaper. And I fly. in. That was faster. I think. It's hard to tell, really. Seeing with this direction. Welcome back, Andrew. Here it is. Huzzah! Several cutscenes will play in sequence.
Oh boy.
Excellent. The disposition of the Imperial forces is exactly as expected. I will notify Father. Cannon fire! Where did it come from?
Smoke! There! Is that... Oh, gods, it's Relga's Reach.
It's no use. I think someone's jamming our communications.
You don't think... Could this be part of a coordinated attack?
Too early to draw conclusions. We must abort the assault and return to the Reach at once.
Traitor! Kinslayer!
You're no kin of mine!
Well, well. Stand aside, Pilus. This one has promise.
Have a care, my lord. She's not like the others.
Do not disappoint me, girl, or I will kill you.
Golf bag man.
7 hells! It's him! It's Xenos!
The Viceroy? Oh, you are a dead man! Ah!
So spirited, and yet so empty. Ah, a magical barrier. Alas. It will not save you.
How? Your shoulder!
Hold the line, Byrolga! Hold the line!
Kryl!
Alphino!
We saw the smoke and thought we heard explosions. Are we under attack?
The Imperials were all over us before we realized what was happening. No one knew where to run or what to do. It was chaos. Lise and Master Kemp rallied the guards and bought us enough time to get some of the wounded to safety, but I haven't seen either of them since.
Confound it! If we lose the Reach, this will all have been for naught.
Arenvold, can you escort these people to the wall?
Aye, sir.
Our place is at the Reach. We must offer such aid and succor as we are able. Saving lives is now our paramount concern.
If we can hold back the Imperials until Father sends reinforcements, we may yet turn the tide.
I'll join you. I've done all I can for these people, and you'll be crying out for a healer in there.
Yes. If
I
only
feel
we
you're
had a
right.
healer.
Come, there is no time to lose.
They know it's up. All damage, no heals.
It's all over now.
Now, I want you to keep something in mind for the upcoming, I don't know, 10 minutes or so. Don't disappoint me, or I'll kill you. It's one of the very first things he says when he's introduced here. It's important for my critique. Where are we going? Where are we going?
For the glory of the flames!
Sticking over here being a legend.
I mean, he truly is.
He truly is.
A legend, yeah.
A 3-foot tall legend.
Xenos picks a fight with Leaks and Y'shtola, but I think he'd actually find Pippin more of a challenge.
To be fair, they picked a fight with him.
Yes, my point stands.
Hi, Ferdolo. I would feel bad.
Rebels gone!
But I don't feel that bad about hurting you right now. I'm a goddamn warrior of light.
What took you so long?
Alpha, no, I need your help.
Why is Lisa alive?
My lord, the prisoners.
See to your men, Pylus.
He literally called it spirited, but empty.
As you command, my lord.
Your friends were a disappointment. But you will entertain me, will you not?
And then said, no, they were a disappointment. Confirmed. Disappointment. Why is Lise alive?
Be gone! Give me something to remember.
Okay, now he takes the time to say that we are lacking. He fights for sport. That really, really good intro that we got from him, it seems I misjudged you. We disappointed him. You will find that he is, for some reason, enamored with us. That should not be the case considering his characterization that we got from his very first introduction. It was so strong and they ruined it immediately. Like, yeah, we break his sword, but no, the entire time he was disappointed in our performance.
Pathetic.
See?
Seven hells.
Shall we give chase, General?
Nay. There has been enough death this day. See to the wounded.
Aye, sir.
You all right, lass? There's no ordinary foe could best the likes of you.
Yet he killed no one. Hurt them a whole lot. Exactly. He's supposed to be the main antagonist. They make so much of a deal of him just slicing down his subordinate with one stroke. to show that he's threatening, and then don't actually have him kill anybody
Don't you die
here.
on me, Shola! Hold on! Don't worry, it's going to be all right.
See, Crail's not even frazzled.
Alphino, Master Kemp is all yours.
Understood.
Don't just stand there gawping. You're a healer, aren't you?
Yes, ma'am. Apologies, ma'am.
The worst is past, but without the proper facilities, I can do no more.
Master Kemp too would be better served in the infirmary. Let us take them there without delay.
Give us a hand, would you, Lise?
Of course.
I know you must be exhausted, but there will be others who need our help. Leave these two to us and look to the other wounded.
Yes, exactly. Now, they did take heavy losses. But like, Xenos himself killed no one. Okay, but here's the thing. We're going to hear from now on, okay? But we're going to hear from now on, oh, this man's a monster. He takes out an entire legion, one-handed, with the eyes closed, with one arm tied behind his back. We're going to hear it all. They're going to tell us he's dangerous, but not once are they going to show us that he is a legitimate threat. This is our main antagonist. And again, they make him out to be this guy who hunts for sport, hunts men like he hunts animals, and he becomes just infatuated with us for some reason. But again, based on our original performance, there is no reason for him to do so. Oh, wow.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was talking.
You were? Because you weren't muted on my end. I was like, where'd you go? Hello?
I muted myself and then didn't realize I was muted.
So, give us your thoughts, since you accidentally muted yourself.
First point of contention, Y'shtola should actually be dead.
Yes, she should be. She's not, but she should be.
A second point of contention, yeah, Xenos did nothing.
Yeah.
He walked around and pointed at other people to do things. And that's fine if you want to make him a commander villain, but he's not.
Yeah, no, they make him a thrill of the hunt dude. I'm gonna go hunt my enemies for sport. Cause it's fun.
Right. they supposedly attacked with overwhelming force, and yet the camp is still here. We're still here. Which implies that at some point somebody said, it's enough, and they turned around. For no good reason.
He was Enos. Remember, he's the commander here.
Right,
Literally
but could have wiped out...
Literally told Fordola not to advance and to see her to her men instead.
Like, literally could have wiped out the entire resistance in that fight. And just went, nah. And again, that is, I guess to some extent that's part of his, like, real fight kind of attitude. Which proves that he is actually a poor tactician.
But they want to make him seem like he's so capable. So important.
Yeah, but they want to make him seem really, really capable, but they had them. The Empire had the Resistance by the balls, and they just decided to go home instead. like, yeah, literally. Anyway.
So yeah, you have this beautiful, strong opener with a awesomely, like, thought of villain. Well, but see, here's the thing. People have talked about, so... Okay. So, this character, and I'm gonna be using information from other expansions, so apologies. But I had this notion from the very first time we see him. He's not super evil villain. I make plans upon plans upon plans. No. He goes to the front line and he stabs people. He cares about killing them himself with his own bare hands. He's a brute.
Oh yeah.
Later,
saying that he's a poor tactician isn't like, oh yeah, no, he's bad at strategy. No, he's an idiot. He's go that way, and that's about as elaborate as his commands get.
Go that way, kill everybody in sight.
Go that way, kill all the things, which is not a helpful command. So,
but yeah.
Anyway.
But yeah, in a later conversation, whatever. He's like 20. Yeah. But later on in another expansion, they even confront him and ask him, "Why did you do this? What was the point?" And he literally goes, "I don't have a complex reason. I just wanted to fight things." Like literally they've asked him, and he's like, I just because you want me to have this complex reason to do what I do, I don't. I just like to kill people. Like he's a very simple idea. He's very simple. He knows what he is, and he's totally okay with it. He has no interest in anything other than going out and stabbing things. Exactly. We're told these things, but we're not shown these things. And that takes all of the teeth out of him as a villain. It just does. We're told he's evil. We're told he's awful. We're told X, Y, and Z. And he does very little. Yeah, that's what we're talking about, Ryan. Like we had this awesome opener where he absolutely just, nope, we have no room for cowards. Slices his man open and he's now dead on the floor in front of everybody. And then you have this scene literally next. It's the literal next time we see him. And he kills no one. he does very little. Yeah, the one person we physically see die is by Fordola. And it was her men. Like, her skulls are given a very specific look. It was her men that were killing all the mooks. At this point, Fordola looks more threatening than Xenos does. Again, she's the one that wanted to press the advantage, and then Xenos said, no, go back and tend to your men. She's the one that wanted to follow through with her plan that she came up with. Okay. We're gonna leave it here for now. I know it kind of ended on a downer, both in story and in my mood, because I don't like Xenos. I think he's not a good addition to the game.
He certainly is a polarizing character. People either really like him or they have your opinion.
Yeah. Yeah, Stola didn't die because they'll never kill Stola.
Yeah, Stola's fine. What are you talking about?
So, what was happening there? So Stola, because she's so smart and because she's so capable and because she's so powerful and because she's just the best, guys. What has to happen every time she could theoretically solve a problem nigh instantly, they have to essentially warp her. They have to take her out of commission. So that's what this was. This was literally, okay, Stola can just fix all of the problems for this resistance. We have to take her out of commission. I know, slice. But not kill her because she's the mascot. You can't kill the mascot. We're gonna nearly kill her.
I like Xenos for the wrong reasons. Yeah, right?
Oh yeah, no. It went straight through her heart. It was a blade.
Oh.
It went through both of her lungs. Like, no, she's dead.
She was bisected, basically. And then they were like, no, actually, she's fine. What?
I mean, she did have 2 healers on her.
Yeah. Yes. Putting someone who was in now 2 pieces back together is not as easy. No, but she would have been.
She would have been, whatever. But she's not, though.
Anyway, good point to end it.
Yes. Have a good night. Do we have...
Do we have what?
Ah. Well, no, there's a VOD. Shit. I think I missed Adonis and Stella.
Oh.
Did I? Are they live still?
I can go check. Hold on. Yeah, they are.
They are awesome. Anyway, go say hi to Stella for me. Feels like it's her night.